we are only as good as the information that we have. So there is this saying in psychology, which I'm gonna read it out. If you could see the world as I see, you would understand why I behave the way I would do. So, large part of the world that we see through the information that we have, and that's how we see the world. Like it's basically we would be seeing the world based on the information that we have. And since each of us will have different information gathered, we would see the world differently, even though the world is the same. So lots of time the information comes from the question we ask. So this is what is something is super important to understand, I feel. The way how Elon Musk sees the world is definitely different than the way how I would see the world, because the amount of information that I would have consumed is way less than what Elon Musk consumed or consumes. So just to give a personal story on this scenario, or on this topic. So I think that one of the hardest working people that I know in my life is my dad. So when I moved to Germany and when I was doing my masters and during the free time, the question that I asked to myself is that, okay, even though my dad is the most hardworking person that I know, why is he not someone who is super wealthy or who is a billionaire? So this is the question that I was pondering a bit. So after learning and reading a lot of books, I understood that okay, it's not about being rich, it's not about being a millionaire, it's not about being a billionaire. But still, the thought that came to my mind made me to explore a lot of knowledge in terms of psychology, in the field of philosophy, which helped me to gain so much knowledge, such that I came to a point that okay, it's not about having money, or not about having crazy amount of wealth. And so that's how we are somehow culturally tuned in our society, right? So and when I got this information about we are only as good as the information we have, I started to realize this. Okay, as this is the case, each and every one of us would end up seeing the world based on the information that we have, and gaining the right information is super important if we are someone who would like to achieve something in our life. So anything that you want to do in your life, you should definitely make sure to build the habit of asking the right questions. And when you start to ask the right question, you start to explore and dig into the rabbit hole of understanding how things work on a very deeper level. And that is when you can make the right decisions when it comes to deciding upon what you want to do. So it may be that you are thinking about moving abroad to make your career, or it could be that you want to you're thinking about starting a business. So asking the right questions, so making sure that you ask the right questions will help you to gain more information, as much information as possible, and get better at what you would want to achieve in your life. So this thought or this concept is where I got this from is when I was listening to the podcast called the Knowledge Podcast from Shane Parrish, and the podcast episode number is 157 with Caroline Coughlin, and the title of this podcast is called Become a Better Listener Become a better Listener. So yeah, when this thought came to my mind, or when I listened to this information, got this information, I thought about right away making a video out of it, which might be interesting and helpful for you if you are someone who'd like to have a goal in your life and thinking about how I can achieve that goal. So as the As I was trying to say in this video, like we are only as good as the information that we have. So just keep this in mind. Ask the right questions, gain knowledge on the topic that you are that you have at your hand in order to get upgraded in your life.